Welcome to the Low Level Zone here today, and today we have two guests here with me, of course, Chuckles 824, and the worst right there. We have MC Yang here, who's been on the channel before in Tekken 7 tournament, and we also have MODAYISYOU, our first video in the Tekken 7 tournament, one-time champion as for now, one-time champion on Low Level Zone tournaments. Today's topic here is UFC.
What did he win?
He won the first Dragon Ball Z.
No, it was Dragon Ball Z and Street Fighter.
Not out yet. Not out yet.
Oh.
Not out yet. Not out yet. Not out yet. Cut that out. Cut that out. Not out yet.
TMI.
Yeah, but eventually we'll be out. Anyways, UFC topic here tonight. First of all, before I even get to the credentials, who is your favorite UFC fighter of all time? Let's start with the worst.
Start with me?
Yes. Favorite UFC fighter all time.
Favorite UFC fighter of all time?
Yes.
You know what? I'm not a big UFC fan, but who I am
If you're gonna pick one, who are you picking?
You know, I'll go Stylebender right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
Stylebender. Why? Just because he like anime like you?
Yeah.
Oh. Stylebender.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is fair. Stylebender for the worst. MC Yang, who is your favorite UFC fighter of all time?
Of all time, huh? That
All
goes back a long
time.
way.
Although you
Yeah,
could go
that
as
goes a long
far
I can't
as you
think of
want.
anybody from way back when, but I did watch a lot of the old ones. But I guess we'll just keep it current. I mean, I always like to watch every Max Holloway fight.
Max Holloway. Yes, that is. oh yeah.
No.
Oh, what was that cough? What was that cough?
How was that?
Yeah.
No,
Who you picking there?
MODAYISYOU, who is your favorite UFC fighter of all time?
Yeah, that's a tough question, but this is just going based off style, based off video games. I mean, he got his ass kicked a bunch of times, knocked out a bunch of times, but Lyoto Machida.
Okay, hey, you know what? That's respectable. All right,
I know that name.
Lyoto Machida. Okay, I'm gonna go with. He's the guy that got me into UFC, but I'm gonna stick with him. BJ Penn. All right, BJ Penn, first two-time champion holder in different weight class in the UFC. I believe that's correct. But I'm gonna go with BJ Penn. All right, right now though, my question to all three of you. We'll go this way. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna answer first, of course. Who is the pound for pound fighter right now in the UFC?
Kamaru Usman.
Oh, give it to MC Yang. Give it to MC Yang right
I'm
now.
gonna have to say the same thing.
No, I forgot it.
Kamaru Usman. I have to say the same.
I cannot answer the question because I do not know enough fighters, but I will agree with them.
Kamaru Usman.
Okay, Stylebender if you want.
Yeah, but I don't think he's the best pound for pound fighter though.
You know enough.
I think he's a good fighter. I don't think he's the best pound for pound fighter.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna agree with, all four of us agree. Now I'm gonna go this way, starting with MC Yang though, because no disrespect.
Yeah.
Whereas they know a little bit more than us.
They know a lot more than me.
Yeah. Why Kamaru Usman?
Shoot, I mean he's won all his fights in the UFC. He knocked people out left and right. I mean, who did he beat? Who he beat last? He beat Kobe twice. He beat Jorge twice.
Yeah.
He beat who else did he beat? I mean, that's arguably what number one and top five.
Are you agreeing? Are you agreeing with Kamaru Usman?
Yes, if it was my turn, I wouldn't know what else to say either.
Okay.
It's the same thing. I think he beat
Okay.
Leon Edwards too. It would be
Okay.
Leon Edwards.
Hold on.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before he was champ.
Yeah.
But the best way to put it is he's the one that's consistently beating top talent, and he did it
Defending.
defending as well too.
So let me ask you both this: who's beating Kamaru Usman? Who has the best chance?
Calm shot.
Whoa! Say it.
Chamaya.
Chamaya.
He has the best chance if he can beat Gilbert Burns. This coming up April 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe that also? You don't look like you believe that. Why?
if he gets past Gilbert Burns,
I think he gets the title shot. I think he gets the title shot.
I mean, Gilbert Burns is probably what, top 5
I think
at
Usman
least?
has to defend against Leon Edwards first, but then Kamshat would get the next. It would be the next in line.
It's Kamzat.
Hey,
Comes on.
brings up the next topic.
You must be a Kobe fan.
Yeah. I'm not a Masvidal fan right now.
Oh yeah, I was a big Jorge Masvidal fan, but Jorge. Here's the thing with Jorge.
That's the
Jorge.
next topic though.
Okay.
So,
All right.
does he
Yeah.
want to jump?
I'll jump. Here's the thing. Jorge's been losing. Jorge has not won. The last. I think Ben Askren is the last fight Jorge No, it is the Nate Diaz fight, the BMF fight.
Yep.
I think the BMF fight was the last fight Jorge Masvidal won.
He lost to Usman twice.
Yeah,
Yes.
And then he lost to Kobe.
Kobe and you can't do that. And I think that's where he gets a big name obviously for his YouTube fights back in the day, but as of right now, he did win one of the fastest fight with Ben Askren, but then he goes and lose to very big contender fights, and that's where
He's getting old.
Well, most
He
people
can't
are,
keep up.
Yeah.
saying he's on his way out.
he's on his way out. He's on his way out.
I'll
Right.
ask this question.
Go ahead.
As somebody that doesn't know, right?
Okay.
Has he had a title
BMF?
besides the BMF title?
No, I don't
No?
believe so.
Well, okay, so
Jorge,
Well, not in the UFC.
not in the UFC.
he's probably been champ elsewhere.
WEC maybe or.
But
something.
Jorge has not had a
I don't
title.
think he ever
Yeah.
fought in WEC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That would have been a good place for him to
That's-
start. But
But he is not, right?
do you know what happened with him lately? Maybe.
Yeah, he got trouble into the law
Besides
here.
the fact that he jumped.
No, he got trouble into the law.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's
Yeah.
the latest then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
so he's in jail right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is. So best of luck, Jorge. But
I mean, he had 25 minutes to do that and he couldn't do it.
That's why I was like, I agree with. I think it was Daniel Cormier was saying that. Ben Askren was saying that.
Yeah.
That he has 25 minutes to do whatever he want in the cage. He couldn't. Why are you gonna take it out in the street? You made it. You're a professional now.
He's a street guy.
Leave that
Yeah.
gangster life behind you. That's not who you are anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he's
you're
38 years old.
You
and-
created a persona, a professional persona. You're out here giving motivation speech, giving to charity, being a better person, and then
you're not doing it.
you lose a fight to one of your old friends. That you guys started hating each other, and then now you turn gangster again.
Oh my god.
It's like, come on,
He
man.
need to get his cred back up, man.
Like, you just gotta accept who you are now instead of like, oh, this is my roots. I'm a badass, and you can't gangsters.
Yep.
Because the streets is where I grew from. But that's what most of our goals are, isn't it? Is once we made it, you should stay where you made it.
Yeah,
Because he made it, right?
get out of the hood.
Yeah, get out of the hood. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like,
You
Masvidal isn't from the hood, and then he made it, and then...
You can leave the hood, but sometimes the hood don't leave you. Right?
All right. Here's the thing. Coming up, hopefully I post this before it happens, but the next fight, I believe we all saw, is the Aljamain Sterling rematch with Petr Yan fight that's coming up. 2 questions on that fight. 1, did Aljamain Sterling fake it to win the title? Yes or no? Let's go ahead, MC Yang first, and then
I mean,
we'll get,
I think he legitimately got hurt by the knee.
Okay, auto question. For a fact, that was an illegal move.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, illegal knee.
Did he fake it by not getting back up?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I think he could have. I think any other person may have gotten back up and not went that route, but he was good at faking it if he faked it.
Same question to you. Do you think Aljamain Sterling faked it?
I don't think fake it was the right word you could use.
Okay.
Like, he was legitimately hurt,
He
but
was,
then he come
yes.
back and he said he just can't continue.
Okay.
So I don't know. He was hurt though, so you can't say he faked it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Second question though, who wins in this rematch? Aljamain Sterling or does Petr Yan retain gets his title back?
Petr Yan.
Petr Yan? Why?
Huh.
All-around
Sterling,
fighter?
yeah.
Oh.
Sterling just got no chance.
Easy. Okay, same thing.
Yeah,
Or
that's a pretty easy pick.
Peter Yan over Aljamain Sterling.
Because it's so close to
Yeah.
him.
That's gonna be the closest I'll be to a UFC championship.
Does this go the distance?
I believe no. Maybe to the third round.
Peter Yan finish?
Mm-hmm.
Strike, stoppage, or what? Submission.
Stoppage.
Stoppage.
Yep.
When is this fight?
I think 2 weeks.
April 9th.
April 9th.
April
Yeah,
9th.
April 9th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get this one posted.
Named the whole card too.
Yep. I think that's a co-main event actually.
That's a co-main.
There's
Zombies
Zombie,
fighting.
Yeah.
there's
Oh, that's the zombie
Volkanovski,
card?
Yes.
and,
Zombies fighting.
Volkanovski, right?
Gilbert
Yep.
and Comshot.
Yep. Okay. Comes out. All right. Really quick. That's the next question I was gonna ask. The Korean Zombie and Volkanovski match. Korean Zombie is definitely a very all-around player. However, Volkanovski has held the title for almost a whole year now, easily. Does Korean Zombie, knowing that he gets up pretty much all the time, does he actually has a chance in this match? Peter Yan over here.
I think he's gonna lose.
Seriously,
He
really?
He couldn't beat Brian Ortega, and
But he won this last match to get this title shot.
Yeah,
Would
but
he
that was
beat-
Dan Ige.
you can't put Danny.
No, but Danny is a good fighter.
Well, I don't think he's in the same class actually. But it's what you off? What did you want to continue? You was talking about.
I was just saying.
Ortega whooped Zombies ass. And
I'm just doing-
Ortega whooped by Volkanovski.
I'm just doing MMA
Yeah.
math.
Yeah, right.
So
You know.
Zombie lost to Ortega. Ortega beat him, and then Volkanovski's gonna beat Ortega. I don't know. My MMA math is all screwed up. But
Okay, Volkanovski versus
Volkanovski will win.
Korean Zombie to you.
Yeah. As much as I want Zombie to win, he's gonna.
He's gonna lose. Also?
I think we can all agree that we're all somewhat zombie fans.
Is this going to a decision?
Yes.
Wow, decision.
I think so.
Also too. Okay, but is that because of him being Korean Zombie who never falls?
Unless you catch him 2 seconds before the fight.
Right, because he has.
I remember that fight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He has not go to decision. He has been knocked out before. So
Well, just looking at the way Volkanovski fights too, his past fights has not been like through stoppage.
for Volkanovski,
Yeah,
yes.
and mostly gone to decision.
That's what Stylebender fight, right? I believe that one.
Oh, you're talking about the last
Volkanovski fight, yeah.
Oh,
Stylebender. I think that one went decision.
I don't recall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
most of
Stylebender.
his are decisions. Volkanovski's.
Yeah, so I think it'll follow suit and it'll probably go
Yeah.
to a decision too.
Next question, 2022. Which fight are you looking forward to the most? I'll go ahead and start with or if you have one, Peter Yan over there.
Any of the fights that are lined up right now, I guess.
I don't know what else is lined up for the future.
We can look. You want to look?
Well, I don't know, but if you're asking what I want, then I can tell you what I want.
Well, I think he's asking
What you're looking for?
what
yeah.
fights are
What's already lined up?
Yes. What's already lined
I
up?
think that's only lined up till like maybe May or June.
yeah.
It's a couple months out.
Let's take a look. So we have UFC 273.
Who do you want to see fight this year?
I mean, we're always gonna watch a Conor fight. I'll watch Conor fight again. You know?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And who is he fighting?
Okay, I got an opinion about the upcoming matches. One of my dream matches, I guess. It would be Stipe against Jon Jones.
Okay.
Is that happening though? Is that happening though?
Is Jon Jones going to be able to come back?
Well, this is just my dream matches. I have
Okay.
no idea. Anything can happen. Those guys are, it's not.
All right,
talk.
here we got. Are you guys interested in this one? Charles Oliveira versus Gaethje.
I forgot about that one.
I think it's gonna be a very interesting match.
Who you got?
I think I'm gonna give the edge to Oliveira.
Who you got?
I
Oliveira.
would have to give the edge to Oliveira.
Okay, fair enough.
Can't disagree with that.
Fair enough. And actually, that is the last main event they have as of right now.
Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson. I think Ferguson's on his way out too.
That's on the same. Yeah,
It's on
that's
the same card.
Same card.
Yeah, it's all Chandler. That one for me.
Who else is
Really?
Yeah.
Does Rose retain? Rose retain?
Of course she's gonna beat Carla Esparza.
But here's the thing, though. Did we not think Amanda Nunes was gonna retain? Your thoughts on that? I was there that night. When we all watched Amanda Nunes.
Very drunk and shocked.
Yeah, but at the same time, I felt like this was gonna be the fight that Amanda Nunes lose, if
No
any
way.
chance.
You
No,
thought of that?
I thought of that.
Oh.
I think this was a fair.
Did you pick Juliana Pena?
Yeah.
I didn't pick.
The fight that we all chose Nunes.
Well, because
I didn't. I thought I was actually rooting for
I think
Pena.
every fight we've chosen
It was
Amanda.
plus 1,000 something for
Yeah.
Pena.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
but how big of a shock that was for you?
Plus 1,000.
Plus 1,000.
I mean, she's arguably the woman GOAT, you know? So, yeah, that was very shocking, of course.
All I know is there was a lot of screaming around.
Who else is on that card?
This card here, we got Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje, Rose versus Esparza, Chandler versus Tony Ferguson, Tracy Cortez versus Melissa Gatto. Ooh, Marcio Rua, Shogun. Yeah.
Still fighting?
Shogun is fighting Saturday, May 7th versus
They
Sampri.
fought before once, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I swear.
Donald Cerrone versus Lauzon.
That's a retirement fight.
Yeah. And I don't know where the main card starts.
Called out Cerrone.
Did they?
Oh, yeah, he did, huh?
Okay.
Man, he was getting his ass whooped that first one.
Oliveira was hammering
He
him.
was spanking him in that one.
Let's see.
How do you feel about the new up and comer?
Patty
Who's that?
Pambit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patty
Patty Pambit.
Patty Pamblet.
He's got some work to do, but he's very popular.
Yeah.
And guess who did that same thing? You know, Conor McGregor did that same thing. Is he gonna be as popular as Conor McGregor? I don't know. Probably not.
Does Conor McGregor fight this year? Yes or no?
No.
He'll probably fight next year.
Not even by November, December?
Hey, you know what? Maybe they'll put him on a.
He just got
end of the-
arrested.
Maybe,
Oh, I mean, yeah, but
Maybe-
you never know.
maybe they'll put him on a card at the end of the year or
Yeah,
something.
probably, that would be my time
To-
too, I would guess. His time
Oh,
frame.
who do you think he would fight? Nate Diaz. Let's go.
I would.
Nate Diaz, man.
No, I want him to fight Henry Cejudo. I'm not gonna lie. All that Cejudo's calling him on and shit. He was like, who are you?
That'd actually be a very interesting fight.
But Triple C hasn't fought in forever.
Triple C's been calling out everybody.
Okay.
He's just trying to come out of retirement and make himself relevant.
And then my last question for the night here is, does Khabib fight ever again?
No,
No,
No?
he's
No.
done.
He's done?
he's not fighting again.
I don't think he will either.
Why?
First of all,
Well,
he-
I mean, he retired, but here's the thing, though. Like people retire for a while, but do you think he never gets the urge again for the rest of his life to ever put in an MMA fight? Even if it's not for the UFC.
He's fat and he's managing Eagle
a
FC.
heavyweight.
Oh, right now.
he's a heavyweight.
Did you
man.
watch his?
Yeah, and I've seen him recently, but I'm just saying ever again, though. Does he ever lose, cut down? No? You guys don't think so?
I think he wants to be on top first of all. He wants.
Oh,
to
yeah,
go out on
when you
top.
go on top.
And he's doing it for his family. And yeah, he's running his own organization now.
Okay, here's my next question, though. Because he retired so fast from the UFC. I mean, he's been fighting the UFC less than, 5-6 years, right? In the UFC alone.
I don't even remember. It's been a little.
As,
I
as,
think at least
as,
8 years.
it's less than 10, all right?
At least 8
So here's my thing. If there is a UFC Hall of Fame, does Khabib fall in it?
He's
I
already.
think he's
in it.
already inducted.
Yeah, is he?
Yes.
Okay. Does he belong there, though?
Sure.
Yes.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
For fighting so less than compared to all of these UFC Hall of Famers?
I mean, he said he retired, so that's why he probably they threw him in there. Are you gonna say he's the best pound for pound?
Ever,
He ain't
ever,
He's
ever.
not the GOAT.
Okay.
ain't the
But
GOAT.
he's up there somewhere in the 4s and
But
5s.
he's HOF.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But right now, you can't name anybody
Who's
that's
considered the GOAT?
You can't.
Not even.
Everybody has their
Okay,
flaws.
but if you had one, who would you pick? I know who I would pick.
All right, who would you pick? No, go ahead. Let him think. Let him think. No, let him think. Let him
Well,
think.
can I name the flaws of the people that I think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jon Jones, too much drugs, too much issues. With
Agreed. He cannot be the
Anderson
GOAT.
Silva, too much losses due to too much
Showboating.
activity.
Yeah, showboating, you know. That's
he
yeah.
took
Yeah.
drugs too.
Yeah.
And then GSP all of a sudden fights and then retires. So if
Did not fight enough. Yeah.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
anything, I would give him the edge to the GSP. He's probably
The GOAT?
Yes.
That's
No,
right
no.
now?
It would be like number 1, GSP, Jon Jones, Anderson Silva. Who else was there? I know there was at least 4 and then 5.
Okay.
2 more guys.
No, agree.
Named off 3, right?
Or
Yeah.
it could probably be Khabib, and then a 5th guy.
Yeah.
If
Okay. Agreed.
Yeah. So that would be
Right.
my list.
All right.
It just seems like we're in sync tonight. Sometimes we disagree. But if there is a GOAT, I think it is GSP because he fought the most competition. He lost.
Even though he didn't fight as much as some of these other fighters.
Okay.
I mean, he
Because his argument, or the argument against him, is that he retired too early.
but at the same time he worked his way up. He fought Matt Serra. Of all people, he lost.
Which he lost to.
But then he came back
And beat
then
him.
He spanked him, and then he defended his title. And at that time, a lot of people, a lot of his fights went to decisions too. So a lot of people called him kind of boring too. But he still fought the best consistent competition, and he defended his title. How many times? I don't know.
I know
He
this.
came back and beat Bisping.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
The champ.
I know his full name, but who is GSP?
George St. Pierre.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Right?
we know you're not a. You're not
No.
super,
I know who
super-
GSP is. We just gotta make sure that people know who GSP is.
UFC 4.
Yeah.
The video game channel, UFC 4. But here's the thing, though, with GSP. He's a wrestler. If he doesn't submit them, and it doesn't finish, can you really call him the GOAT, though? He doesn't finish fights. He just takes it to the distance. Is he really the best UFC fighter? That's what it says, fighter. He's a wrestler, and he takes him to the distance. But he doesn't finish them off.
So
And he wins by points. Can you really call him the GOAT? I mean, Jon Jones. Here's the thing with Jon Jones. Jon Jones finished them off. Jon Jones finishes fights.
Jon Jones.
Jon Jones puts him down. But here's the
Jones
thing.
Also does drugs and steroids and beats his wife.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But I'm just talking about UFC.
That's
in the cage, and he wins and he finishes.
Yeah, okay.
And we're talking. Look, Michael Jordan could be the GOAT, right? But Michael Jordan gambles, right? Nobody cares about his gambling. Pete Rose, right? Not in the Hall of Fame baseball. He's probably the guy who deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but he's not in the Hall of Fame. He gambles, right? No one cares. I'm just talking about UFC fighters.
So-
is GSP really?
So you called GSP a wrestler, which he is not. All right. You said fighting, which that's what he's doing. because
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
wrestling,
Fair
he's
enough.
Putting them in submissions. He's he's fighting.
Yeah.
You can also say the same thing about Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people regard him as the GOAT, but in all his fights, a lot of his fights toward the end of his career, they all went to decisions too. So a lot of people refer to him.
But that's different though. Hold on.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
Let's not jump to boxing, but
I wasn't.
But that was your analogy.
That was just how I
If
put
two-
it.
But that makes sense to me.
what? No, we don't want to jump sports.
Okay.
Let's stay.
Fair enough.
To keep it in comparison, if you're gonna compare, talk about dominance of the cage, Khabib was way more dominant than Jon
GSP.
Jones.
Jon Jones.
To what you're saying.
Yes,
You're
agree.
saying Jon Jones is super dominant, but
I only throw Jon Jones in there because I feel like he as an example, because I feel like he was way more dominant than GSP was.
of course he was all rounded, knockout submissions. But Khabib, less significant strikes landed on him. He dominated so many fights. Nobody landed a takedown on him. He took everybody down.
Yes.
Dominant the cage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
The only downfall that Khabib had was title defenses. versus Jon Jones. That's why he's not the GOAT. That's all.
Yep.
That's the downfall for Khabib. If he defended maybe 2 or 3 more times, he would be like
Up there.
He would be considered the GOAT. The only reason why Jon Jones is the GOAT because he defended so many times and he dominated his whole division.
So now you're saying Jon Jones is the GOAT.
No, I'm not. I'm saying GSP is still better.
GSP is okay.
Yes,
I have
but I'm
this
just
question.
saying
Why is DC not up there?
because he lost to Jon Jones.
Twice.
But I thought they went back and forth.
No, here's the thing though. Twice, Jon Jones was accused of steroids after he fought DC though.
I think it
Yeah.
was
That's true.
Once, right?
No, that's twice.
I don't remember.
And that's
I think one fight he. I don't want to.
one fight he did, and then here's the
You
thing.
might have to
The second one, I don't know if it counts because it was the pictogram, but yeah, that was the second fight. But yeah. So there was one for sure, and then the pictogram was the second one. So I don't know if anybody wants to count that one, but
We'll say this about Jon Jones though: had he stayed like straight edge and he didn't get into trouble or anything like that,
easily go, right?
Because as he said, the
Well,
number
that
of
doesn't get caught too. Yeah.
yeah, the number of title defenses that he had and the level. I mean, he fought Shogun, he fought Lyoto Machida,
He cleaned
fought
out his division.
Yeah, he cleaned everybody out, and that's that's pretty good. But the youngest champion too, he was champ at like 23 or something.
So yeah, we can speak the same for Kamaru right now. There's only a few fighters left
Yeah,
in his division.
So how long does it take for Kamaru
I would say
to be the GOAT?
At least 2
more years? 2 more fights to be the GOAT?
Yes.
Wow.
Beats Leon Edwards and the reign coming up Kamzat. That's it.
Do you think he can beat him?
Oh, yes.
I think Kamzat stops him.
Whoa.
okay, see, this is where we'll disagree. There.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna beat Kamaru.
I don't think Leon Edwards has a chance against Kamaru, so
I don't
I'm
think
just
so
gonna,
either.
I'm just gonna fast forward through, and
But
count him out.
He's a hot commodity, man. He
He's
can go
so
and do
strong
it.
though. He's
Yeah, he's a beast.
He's just too big to be a welterweight.
He's a beast. Yeah, and you know what? If Usman, let's say Usman clears it out, hypothetically, he beats Khamzat if
Yeah.
they get to it. If he gets to a title shot, and
Usman is the GOAT.
and-
You're saying Usman's the GOAT.
I think Usman has to like jump weight classes or something. I think he could
Can't
do it.
though. If
He
Adesanya stays to
Middleweight?
5,
Yeah.
he would have to come down all the way to.
They gotta pay him that $100 million
At a catch weight? Yeah.
What they said they would fight if they each got like $50 million. They ain't getting
Do
that.
you think Kamaru can
Not in the UFC.
155? I don't think he can. He's too big.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah,
I think he walks.
come down to
I think he
155.
walks.
Who,
at like
Kamaru Usman?
100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
No.
think he come down to 155.
That's tough.
That's why they need a 165.
So
weight.
he's stuck. He's stuck. He's
Yeah,
stuck in
kinda.
one division.
He
can't-
could.
Unless Kamza beats.
That's a good point, though.
Kobe beats Adesanya.
No, hold up.
Fight right there.
Hold up. That's a
185.
Adesanya needs to accept.
that's a good point though that you brought up.
What?
Kamaru Usman is kind of stuck, and he's a champion in his weight class. All right, we got guys like BJ Penn, Conor McGregor, DC champions that are in more than one weight division. Randy Couture, right? Cejudo, right? Argument, these guys can do it in more than one weight class. Yeah, but as like you just said though, he's stuck. Does that kind of throw him off from the GOAT list?
No.
This is where it gets kind of hard to gauge because it's like if he keeps defending in the same weight class, I think we can look at it how we're looking at Jon Jones. If he didn't get in trouble and he defended, his title 8 times, we could look at him as the GOAT. So he's going the same direction where if Kamaru Usman defends his belt 4 more times, why wouldn't we look at him as the GOAT? So I agree with that.
So I will address what you were saying about double champ.
Yeah.
Double champ just become your privilege. Because you know why? You're a champ and you have to clean out your division and not be privileged like Connor,
I don't know.
you get a title shot on your next weight class.
Agreed, but
Right away.
I don't know. Here's the thing, though.
Connor didn't clean out his division before he got the title shot on at 155.
Here's the
And
thing.
I bet you Connor's gonna come back and get a title shot.
Here, possibly.
Privilege.
Here's the thing, though. Stylebender cleaned out his weight class, went to a different weight class, and loses.
Yeah,
See?
so that's why he's not the GOAT.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even if he's privileged or not, he didn't win. Connor, at the end of the day, you can say whatever to Connor. I don't even like Connor, right? But Connor won. Connor won both title matches in both division. Adesanya did not.
Well, in a fight,
DC won. DC's a heavyweight champion and light heavyweight champion. All right, he didn't clean out his division. He never beat Jon Jones, but at the end of the day, he beat Stipe the first time to win the title. I mean, of course, he lost again, but at the same time, like, these guys who didn't clean out, at the end of the day, still won their double weight class. Yes, Adesanya, who's probably even a better fighter than both of them, all right, he didn't win. He lost in his fight to Volkanovski. And that's what I'm saying. Like, just because they're privileged, you know, they won their fight, does that mean they're not good enough? Because at the end of the day, they still won.
So therefore, Amanda Nunes is the GOAT because she jumped back.
Yes. There you go. You know what? That answer solved. The greatest fighter in the UFC ever all time is Amanda Nunes.
She did jump.
Yes, she did. She did. And you know what? Yeah, that might be the best answer we have tonight. You know, Amanda Nunes, because she
Amanda
defended it both
Nunes-
times.
Well, not
The
anymore
GOAT.
though, because she lost.
Yeah,
Well, but
She was
she was.
until she lost.
but for a very, very long time. I mean,
Yeah,
that was a long time.
She was dominant, but since she lost, doesn't make her the GOAT anymore.
Yeah.
Though.
For women's?
Well, she's still considered one of the
Okay.
GOAT, but not. You know what?
For women's, I think she's a
For
GOAT.
women's, I think. So.
I think she's a
Yeah.
GOAT.
You can.
I don't think anybody, I mean, MMA wise, but in the UFC for sure.
You can throw her in the hall.
Yeah, I would throw Amanda Nunes in the Hall of Fame. But, anyways, do you have any more questions, Worse?
No,
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm good too. So, anyways, any last remarks from you two? No.
Let's see. What would I like to say? Dang, I can't think of anything.
Dead air.
Dead air. MC Yang? No.
No, good discussion. It's we're always gonna come here and have healthy discussions about
Yep.
this because we see things differently.
we love it, and I always see something
It's amazing.
differently. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Are we
But thanks.
Doing, are we doing call-outs? No, it's
No call outs.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you guys for joining us today. It's UFC Talk here. Maybe we'll do more of this if you guys like it. But if nothing else, have a good one.
See you guys.
All right, I'll cut that out. But right here, and we are done.